Hello. In this look at Buzz, we're going to take a look at the computer-based testing tools that are available to students through the Buzz platform. As a student, I'm going to enter my course and go to take my test. As I enter my test, my teacher can leave me instructions. When I come into my test, you're going to notice that teachers have the ability to put passages next to the questions, or they can have the passage above and the questions below. Regarding the tools available to me as a student, I have the highlighter, answer eliminator, I have the ability to bookmark questions, and I have the ability to take notes on questions. So to click the highlighter, I simply click the highlighter on, I come into my passage, and I drag it over the words that I wish to highlight. For the answer eliminator, I simply again click the answer eliminator on, hover over answers, and you'll see a little red X there. I can click on the answers that I wish to eliminate, and then click the answer I do want. If I would like to bookmark a question, I can click bookmark, so I know I need to come back to it. If I want to leave a note on a question, I can click the notes. The box for notes will open up, and I as a student can take my note. And then once I'm done, I just click the X, and my note is captured. Students can toggle between questions by going down below and clicking the next to go to the next passage or question. You'll notice within an assessment box for an essay, they have the ability to do the draw feature by clicking. So they can show their math work in here. They can do free, they can do straight lines, they can do shapes and change the colors. They can also do text. To draw, they would just simply draw their longhand. And then press Save Changes. The draw feature also works if students have utensils that they're using on the screen, like their fingers, or if you've given them a pen or something to draw with on the screen. Also within the boxes for essay, students have the ability to insert audio and video. So if they need to give a response orally, they have the ability to do this as well. There is a insert equation. This is not the same as the state test. Please understand that. And I would suggest this more for older students. Once they're done, they have the ability to review all of the questions in their assessment. In the review section, it will tell them what questions they've put notes on, what questions they have bookmarked, and if they want to go back and look at a specific question, they simply just click on the question and they'll come back to that page that the question is on. Once they're completely done, they can save and submit. They also have the ability to save and exit as well and save their work for the next time. Within a math exam, students also have the ability to access the highlighter, the answer eliminator, and they also have the ability to access a calculator. Teachers have the ability to choose from 3 types of calculators on the back end of Buzz for their exams. To utilize a calculator, student simply clicks on the calculator tool and the calculator will pop up. This is a standard calculator that Buzz has, and they also have a basic and a scientific. So the student can do their math and type in their answers. You'll also notice that our questions have the ability to have a workspace for students. Within this workspace as well, there's also the draw feature. so students again can show their work longhand. These are the computer-based testing tools that are available to the students within Buzz. Next, let's take a look at the tools that are available to teachers. When it comes to computer-based testing tools in Buzz, teachers have the ability to choose which tools they wish to turn on, which tools they wish to turn off, and they also can control how their assessment looks to the students. So I am on the back end in the settings of an assessment. Teachers can choose how many attempts students get. They can choose how many questions per page the student will see. They can customize this, and they can have it show 3 questions, 2 questions. They also have the ability to select if a student is allowed to save and continue a assessment in Buzz, require answers, and they can also choose to randomize question order or randomize response order. Scrolling down, under the advanced assessment options is where teachers will find their CBT tools. In here, teachers can choose to have the assessment start automatically, and then they can choose if they want the highlighter to show for students, the answer eliminator, the taking notes, or allowing students to bookmark and review questions. If a math teacher wishes to use a calculator, or if there's a reference sheet that needs to be created for a science or math, teachers have 2 options on where to put those. When you go into the Activity tab, at the very bottom, if they wish the attachment to show throughout the entire test, teachers can choose companion material. Here they can upload a PDF that would be able to show for the students throughout the test. This is also where teachers can choose which calculator they would like to use. If they do not want the calculator to show throughout the entire test, and only for certain questions, teachers can go into Questions, create a question, and in the bottom they can choose the calculator for this specific question to show. They can also attach companion material only for specific questions if they do not want the companion material to show throughout the entire test. These are just a few of the tools that teachers have available to them within the Buzz platform, and we hope that they are useful to teachers and students in helping to start going down the path of computer-based testing.